Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 18 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason had an incredible game going out against the San Diego Padres. He pitched 7 scoreless innings, and he could have probably gone the distance. He had only pitched about 66 pitches or so at the last out of the 7th inning, but they pulled him in the 8th, and so he wasn't able to go for the complete game, but he did get the win out of it, so it was a great day for him. He also picked up a slider as his 5th pitch, making his battle style complete. He is now a 2-seam fastball, 12-6 curveball, circle change, cutter, slider, pitcher. Y'all got that? Okay, let's carry on. Okay, now we no longer have the option to bulk up our other stuff, so you know we're set. We're not getting any more crap out of our other pitcher friends aside from more skill on how to use the ones we already have. So hope that slider works out for us. What do we want to do? Slider control might be good. Bullpen, or excuse me, the velocity and K per 9. Yeah. Let's just go ahead.
Attaboy. Good job.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Okay, what do we want here? Hits per 9 with caps. K per 9. We could probably use some more help with that, but I'm not too worried about it. Control. Doing okay on control. I still think I want to get more break. Okay, so looks like Jason's going to have his next game out against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, the Dodgers are a team that Jason has faced off against a lot. He's played 10 games against them, mostly in relief, but he does have 3 starts. He has a 1-2 record against them. He has a 5.82 ERA and a 3.72 WOBA against them. So this is a team that likes to knock Jason around a fair bit. So hopefully, you know, you finish the sentence. Hopefully we'll get some better results out of him this time, and we'll get out there and just go get it.
From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. Jason Parham gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Tolles. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
All right, first pitch, Citi Field. It's a nice June day, so let's go get it.
First offering on its way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran
got you
or the
twitching at
manager
that one.
decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And it plays at 1 now.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses.
There's a swing and a
strike 2.
miss.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2.
Let's try an inside cutter on him. See?
Popped him up. Hernandez.
Just a little
over
pop
to
up.
his right. 1 out. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He went about his business last month. Very patient, very disciplined. He had an on-base percentage of over 500. When you get on base that often, you're going to score a lot of runs. And when you score runs, you're going to help your team win a lot of games.
Now in the box, Damon Ulysses. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball.
I mean, I'm not
in there.
never been much of an actual physical baseball guy. I've never actually played the game, but you got to figure 93-mile-an-hour fastball with movement,
like this.
tough to hit.
Here's the 0-1.
There we go. There we go,
like
Jay.
Going to make it into the VIP seats.
All right, let's try this again. Get that slider moving.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Missed with a slider.
A little far outside, but
Classic
okay.
strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right.
Can of corn over there to Steven Souza.
Souza is there.
Not a problem.
2 down. Standing in, Corey Seager, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
And of course, Corey is the brother of Kyle Seager, the Mets' third baseman in this world.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the line.
Kyle presently plays for the Seattle Mariners in our world, but he was traded to the Mets last year for Noah Syndergaard in company with James Paxton. So
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
hopefully that worked out for the
Here comes
Mariners.
the 0-1.
Swing and a
Gets him out
miss.
front for strike
What
2.
was that?
No balls, 2 strikes. Hey, come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
Into the windup. Here
Trying
comes
that
the
slider
0-2
again.
pitch. This one over to first.
Right
Ibarra
over there to
takes it
Mason
in.
Ibarra.
And he'll
Steps
step
on
the bag
first,
himself,
not a
and the
problem.
inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
First delivery
Mets
to him
offense
on the
giving
way.
me some run support in the first. That's nice.
Changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
All right. That one's fouled off. Low fastball, perhaps?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ooh,
And that one
was
stayed
real
too low,
close.
apparently.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Trying to pick up that outside
okay.
corner, but this misses, and it's back
It's
to
2-2
even at
now.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
Giving him a whole bunch of stuff down in that low corner, so I think it might be time to give him one high and inside.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Boy, good cutting action
swing
to
and
that
a
pitch. That's the
miss.
first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's
Get
focus
that
on
cutter
Kyle
working.
Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
And now is Yasiel Puig. It was a 2-hit effort.
Oh, you want
for him,
that
including
slider
a home run
inside,
in
huh?
last night's game.
Okay, we can do this.
The pitch. Tough
There we go.
slider
Get that
down low
inside
for a
corner.
strike.
Jason, my boy, you are doing some pretty good work so far. I mean, granted, you've only seen about 4 batters, but
Fly ball out toward left center field.
Can't Corn out there
Eaton
to
is
center
under it.
field, and Mr. Adam Eaton.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone
Nice.
now.
Come on, Jay. Let's go.
Here's Chris Davis now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Foul tip.
Now this
into the
is
catcher's
Chris
glove.
Davis
It's
with a
strike
K.
1.
Formerly
Wow, that's what they call
of
it.
the Padres,
Jam
formerly
sandwich.
of the
Wow,
Oakland
not
Athletics.
much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Drive it like you can.
Not sure what he's doing on the Dodgers, but
Hit in the air to right field.
I think we're okay.
Souza's after it.
Mine.
He makes the play,
Oh.
and that'll end the
Warning
inning.
track power. That's all.
Dodgers down in order. They trail it
Yikes.
here 2-0. The pitcher, Jason Parham, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
So he's got 1 out, runner on second, so a double play is not really on offer right now.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a
4-seam,
saying in
changeup, slider,
Texas,
2-seam.
hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line the line. This team swung the bats well.
Okay,
I'm
well,
going to be
that'll
looking
get
for that
man
again.
moving over to third, so
Puig is over to his
effectively
right as he
a
puts this one away,
sacrifice,
2
but
down. And he's up to third safely now with 2
makes me
gone
feel a
in the
little
inning.
bit better than just putting a bunt down. Sooner or later, those balls are going to fall, Jay. You know that.
And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that.
Okay, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and he reaches out for a fastball this
Uh-oh.
time and drives it
Here
high
we
in
go.
the air to deep left center field. And it will
Ooh.
indeed get out of
Upper
here.
deck
Gone,
home
a
run.
home
My
run.
goodness.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, that's unfortunate, but can't say it really surprises me.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Yeah, up to this date, Yasmani Grandal has had something like a 5.11 WOBA or a 1.250 OPS against Jason, so can't really say that surprises me too much.
Stepping in now, Matt Davidson. As he'll go after the first
Swinging
pitch
the
to him, it
mace.
comes up empty. It's strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
It's okay, Jed. Pull your pants back up and let's try it again.
Now the
Still got the
1-1
lead.
pitch.
You're not hurting too bad.
Line drive to center field.
Right at Adam
Is
Eaton.
right there, 1 down. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening.
Line
in the
drives are
NL
dangerous,
East
but
race.
as long as they're only at fielders, it's okay-ish.
Now to the plate, Brock Stewart. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Hey, 1 down now, 1
Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Yeah, it was a bit questionable, but I'm not going to argue.
Out.
You going to argue up there? I didn't think so.
Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Ooh, man, even the
Souza
pitchers are lining up, teeing off on Jason. It's just fortunate that they're falling in the outfield near the defenders.
So striding forward now, Andrew Toles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Eaton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit.
So these guys are getting pretty good barrels so far. It's just
we'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 3 and the
pretty
Dodgers
good barrels.
1.
It's just that they're falling right near my outfielders.
Coming to the plate now, Damon Ulysses. He flew out in his last at bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do
put a pretty bow on it, and he still didn't swing.
Win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center.
And see, that's why those are dangerous.
So a base hit
because eventually the pitches will, or the hits will start to fall.
Take a look at the league leaderboard in hits, and as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Okie dokie.
He's set. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Seager's had a nice season to this point and may well earn a spot on the National League All-Star roster because of it. He heads into today 2nd in fan votes among shortstops.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Ulysses gets his lead at first, nobody out.
I'm going to try this slider again.
Drilled to the left side. And that's
through
for a hit.
Okay. Well, that's 1st and 2nd with no outs. That's not good.
Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Yeah, okay. All right, okay.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
There's a swing and a miss.
Just behind a lively fastball.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little
You
ridiculous.
were late on that fastball.
I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman.
Okay, well, didn't like that one, so what's next? Okay, swing on the curveball.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
Hit on the ground to 3rd.
Bounce it over to Kyle Seager.
On to first,
and that's a
double play.
Kind of an unusual double play, actually. Force or a tag out by the 3rd baseman and then put out on first. You don't usually see that.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig, runner in scoring position with Sugar.
And as we all recall, Yasiel Puig, he of the mashed 13th inning home run to set up the
ready with
blown
the first
save
pitch. Here
or
it comes.
the screwed-up relief appearance of Jason last year with the Padres.
Hey, let's go right here. Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Pretty much all these Dodgers can mash.
Ball.
I mean,
there is a base open here, so the option to work around it
their
is there if they
6-hole
want to go
hitter,
that
their
route.
7-hole hitter just got a dinger off of me, so got to be careful. There's a swing and a miss. Gee whiz. And you were early on that one, huh? Okay, well, let's try this slider outside corner.
Very weakly on the ground.
Tapped it. Okay. So you tapped it.
This one's down to third.
And here we go again.
Through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Darn.
And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Yeah, these guys are pretty good ball club.
In, Chris Davis.
Pretty sure they're leading the NL West.
Base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Oh, Jay,
There's
come
a pitch
on.
that just misses the
Come on,
inside
Jay,
corner.
you're doing all right.
Once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected
Okay,
to get
there
a
you
longer
go. That's a
term deal,
strike.
but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
And that's a tapper. Okay.
Here now the 2-2.
Come on, strikeout.
And this
Oh,
one gets
that's
away.
not what I wanted. Shoot.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough
Okay.
read as a runner on
I mean,
second
that's
to
only
see
like
if the ball
Jason's
has gotten
third wild
away
pitch of the
enough
year,
to
so.
move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hit hard on
All
the
right,
ground
that's a
to
bouncer
second.
to Cesar Hernandez, and that should be
Scoops it up.
fine.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Lost another point, or not, excuse me,
Only
lost
one in
another
the
run of the
inning here
lead,
for the guys
but
in blue. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4.
we're
The Mets
still,
lead this one
we're still hanging with them.
3-2.
Would help if we got another couple runs up, too. Hint, hint.
Settling in now, Yasmani Grandal. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what
Okay,
he's
so
got in
I gave you
store
a
for
single
us here.
two-seam fastball,
Last
and you
at-bat, Manny,
mashed
we heard
it,
this
so
guy's a
let's
good
not do that
fastball hitter.
again.
He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently
Pitch
this
you
time.
inside,
and
I
mix in
think.
some off-speed pitches.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
There we go. That one's kind of exaggerated, I would say, but we got it.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
The 1-1. Hit on the first baseline.
Over to Mason Ibarra, no
And he'll
problem.
step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action.
500 average and a home run in the last 10 games? Sign that guy up.
Stepping into the box, Matt Davidson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Hey, need you right here, one time.
First
Here's
pitch
another
on its
slider.
way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Just trying to keep these guys guessing, man.
Popped him up.
In a perfect world, that
Seager
slider's going
has
to be
a
my
play.
put-out pitch, but
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
it's still pretty primitive at this point.
Digging in now, Brock Stewart. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Get ahead right now.
He's ready.
Oop,
Here's the
that was
first
not
offering.
a good pitch.
late that
Got
time
the right
for a
result,
strike.
but yikes.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part,
tap off,
thinking it might be coming again.
56 pitches through 4 2/3 is not too bad.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to
Camp
left.
Corn over to
And he'll
left
get there
field,
in
and Michael
plenty of time to
Conforto,
put
and
this
that
one
puts him
away,
out.
and that
gets me
ends
out of the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 3-2. So here
And
now
mighty
is the
Jason up to
pitcher,
bat with that
Jason
poor
Parham,
107
to lead things
average.
off here in this one-run contest.
It could very well be that Jason's just cooled off after last year, and it was entirely a fluke.
First delivery to him on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
That one's off.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled.
Almost got it.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
Hey, place it first. Place it
The
first.
2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Yeah.
Davis is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one.
Hey, I
gone.
don't know what to tell you, man. I'm making all right contact with it. They're a little bit more flies than line drives, but like anything that makes it to the
Now back
outfield
to
is
the
not
top
bad.
of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Andrew Toles. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, come on now. One time.
Here comes the first pitch.
Beat it out. Beat it out. Beat it out.
Ibarra.
Right
is
at
there,
Mason Ibarra.
and he'll
First
step
pitch,
on
1
first
out.
For the out, 3 unassisted.
Not too shabby.
Next for the Dodgers, Damon Ulysses. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Damon Ulysses.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle
Gonna
for a
take
strike.
one right down the tube,
To
huh?
me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I
That
am
one was almost
allowed
right on the corner.
opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Okie dokie. Well, inside slider, you say? I guess I can try it.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1 pitch.
Oh, I don't like this pitch.
There's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul
Bounces
ball.
foul.
Strike 2.
Okay, well, I don't want to lose him, so I'm going to go ahead and take JT's call. Going to go low outside slider, and hopefully
And this is
swing
down
and a
miss.
miss.
So it's 2
Have
up,
a
2
seat
down
and
to
get
start the 6th
comfortable.
inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey.
Here's Corey Seager. As he looks at a
Here we
fastball
go.
that's in
Come
there
on,
for
Jay.
strike
Let's
1.
keep going.
A hit in 2 tries
Get
for
these
him
guys.
so far.
you're 1 out away from a quality start. Don't blow it.
Get your pinch. Right here.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far.
JT Realmuto framing that pitch, stealing one from the batter.
When he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
It's been a while, but this is a good reminder. Sassy, the hair care product for pitchers.
Hey, come on, guys.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Hits
Okay.
are now even at 4 apiece.
Well, if you didn't go for that one, can I interest you in a circle change?
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
Right 3
Oh,
called,
yes,
and the
you
inning is
can.
over. Dodgers down in order. They trail 3-2.
All right, Jay, way to go.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to
Easy
short.
one over to Ahmed Rosario at shortstop.
On to first, and a
There's
big
no
out to
injuries,
start
by the way.
7th,
It's just
1 gone.
they're sitting Suarez and they're sitting Gavin Cecchini. So it's Ahmed Rosario on shortstop. So that's
One
what
away
it
now
is.
for the free swinging right fielder Yasiel Puig.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Here comes the first pitch.
All right.
Here's a
Nice
swing
little
and a
one-pitch
high
pop out, not
Ibarra
too
is
shabby.
there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the
Going
inning.
quick here.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Hey, come on now.
You got this, Jay.
Your pitch. Drive it right here.
2 down now.
The 1-0 is offered
Good
at and
swing
missed
in
for
the
the first
miss at
strike.
the curveball.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he
Ooh,
fouls this one off.
damn. That looked like it hit right off of his mask.
Come on, baby. See it. Grab it.
Now he drops
Oh,
a changeup on him.
strike 3
and a great
called.
pitch there to
Change the
retire
channel,
side.
sir, because you were watching the
1-2
wrong
go
game.
the Dodgers. Still a 3-2 ball game.
And I imagine that on the lineup means that Jason's day is about over.
Gavin Cecchini is up off
Yep.
the bench as he'll be asked to get
Sadly,
something started in the home
after
half of the
7
seventh.
innings and 2 runs allowed, Jason's day is done. So, not too shabby, all things considered. 2 runs allowed in 7 innings. That ain't bad. So I guess we'll just have to find out how the Mets do in our absence. Survey says...
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home.
All right,
in front of
well,
their home
Jason
crowd.
pitched fairly well
5-2,
today.
the
He only
final
allowed
score
4
tonight.
hits,
New
even though
York
one was
jumped
a
out to an early lead in the
Yasmani
first and
Grandal
never
home
looked
run.
back.
Gave up
Jason
2
Parham
runs and
earns
collected
his
4
8th victory of the
strikeouts.
season. Carson
He goes
Smith
to 8 and 5 on the
records to save
season
his
and
24th
17
on the
and 25 in his
season. So that's a
career.
wrap here
On the
tonight.
season,
For
his
Mark
ERA
DeRosa,
has gone to
Dan Plesac, this is Matt
2.53.
Vasgersian.
His
You've been
FIP
watching
has
MLB
gone
The
to
Show. For more, find us on
2.45, and his
Twitter at MLB The
XFIP
Show.
is at 3.52. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.